Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. R. Kelly's troubles is just beginning. Now that he in jail, you would have thought it was impossible for women to try to ruin his life even further. But that's the furthest thing from the truth, y'all. They had to put R. Kelly on suicide watch after he got convicted. And a lot of strange things been happening up in that jail, and we about to get into that right now. They said that allegedly, it was some underage girls waiting in R. Kelly's cell with their shirts off talking about this a booby trap.
Oh my goodness.
This man can't win for losing, and you figure how them girls get up in his cell. Y'all gotta remember, it's a whole bunch of women out here working construction, playing football. They taking up all the jobs for men. They working up in these jails, walking around with them tight pants on, got these brothers losing their mind. It's a whole bunch of feminists in the criminal justice system, and I believe that's how them girls allegedly got up in R. Kelly's cell. Now, I know this sounds a little crazy, but y'all want to believe that R. Kelly had a cult, and ain't nothing more crazier than that. Cult experts explain why R. Kelly's accusers would stay in his orbit despite harrowing abuse allegations. They make it seem like R. Kelly in outer space somewhere. Just because he said he believed he can fly don't mean he a flying comet. So even when he in jail, they just can't help but to be around this man. They figuring out ways to get up in there. Y'all gotta stay tuned because I ain't even begin to tell y'all all the craziness that's going on. Somebody said R. Kelly tried to run past the gun line.
Oh my goodness.
Like I told y'all, he on suicide watch. And they also said the only person that could stop him is some dude named Jangalang. All we really want is for R. Kelly to come home, but it don't look like he coming home no time soon because his Chicago trial is supposed to start in August of 2020, and they said that's where he planned on making his escape. They treating him like the Joker, but instead they calling him the Stroker.
Oh my goodness.
All of this stuff is make-believe. I wouldn't even be surprised if Batman showed up at the trial. And since we talking about superheroes, they said R. Kelly be coming up in the shower with a Zorro mask on with a telephone book duct taped to his ass.
Oh my goodness.
And the main reason why he on suicide watch is because Azriel Clary is trying to make his life a living hell, y'all.
For 5 years, it's no secret we didn't have social media. So, everything that we heard, it came from him. And if it wasn't true, we wouldn't know. Come on, girls, gather around. It's news time. R. Kelly about to let y'all know what's going on in the world. DMX passed away, everybody. Rest in peace. The U.S. still going to war with Iraq. Y'all better put on y'all hard hats. They got a new TV show, Surviving R. Kelly. Y'all better make up some more lies. She's sitting up there talking about they ain't had no social media for 5 years. No TV, no nothing. Just R. Kelly hairy booty in their face every day. If y'all believe that, something seriously wrong with y'all too. For a very long time, he had us very bitter at our parents, very upset at our parents. I feel like it was hard for me because I had been told so many negative things about them. And so even when I met them, I was scared.
Yeah, you still believed what he was telling you about your parents.
Yes.
This woman says she ain't never met her parents before because of R. Kelly. If it wasn't for R. Kelly, she wouldn't even know nothing about her parents. According to her, a goose dropped her off in a hobo bag at R. Kelly's house. And when she first met her parents, she was terrified because of what R. Kelly told her. She's sitting up there with Gayle King, and Gayle King nodding her head at everything she's saying, but this the same woman that cussed Gayle King out when R. Kelly was spending money on her.
Yeah, you sound very angry with your parents. You sound very angry and very pained. Tell me, Azriel, why you're crying. Tell me.
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys believe in some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money. And if you can't see that, you're ignorant and you're stupid as because you want to be. All because that's the world we live in. Negativity sells. Gossip is what sells. Rumors are what sells. Exactly.
All I can say is her parents was trying to get her in the wrong profession. She a better actor than Viola Davis, Denzel Washington. She a better actor than Sanaa Lathan. She a way better actor than Regina King. She would have about 15 Oscar awards right now if her parents wanted her to be an actor. This girl right here is full of talent, but R. Kelly is a hard act to follow. They said the other inmates keep beating his ass because he keep winning all the talent shows.
Oh my goodness.
And on top of all that, you got these girls allegedly hiding under R. Kelly's bed. They setting double D booby traps all in his jail cell. It don't matter what he do, he just can't catch a break. They even got his baby girl on TV talking bad about her own daddy, y'all.
Let me bring in your daughter, Joanne. Joanne, ultimately, this is your dad. I know you haven't seen him for quite a while, but this is your father that we're all talking about in a very unpleasant manner. How do you feel about this, about your father, and about what's been going on?
Well, particularly about the situation that is happening in the blogs and, you know, everything, all the allegations that are going around. It's very hard to digest because, as a lot of people know, in the posts that I posted as far as my reaction to everything that's happening, that's still my father. It's a very hard situation to digest and even process because...
Look at her mama face. She looking like, that ain't what we talked about. You better read from the script. What you doing? Y'all need to look at Andre Kelly's face because she looked very disturbed.
My heart is torn into two separate places. As my mother said, I don't want to confirm or deny anything that the women have been saying about my father, or any of the rumors that have been going around throughout the years about my father.
She looking like, I ain't say that. Like, don't be lying on me in front of these people, man. And why would you bring your daughter on national TV? She's still in school. Her classmates gonna be talking about her. It's already hard for the girl, and you just making it 10 times harder.
As I said, I know him. He's my father. I grew up in that house to a certain extent. So I spent years in that house. And so it's very painful to see that all of these people are now being affected and have been affected by somebody who I do care about and have a very strenuous relationship with, and is so close to me. So
well,
it's very rough.
Joanne, you say that, I mean, do you still love your dad? Do you feel like you have to defend him? I know that you were reported as calling him a monster, but which you deny. Are you conflicted about your feelings about him? As a young woman, I think you're 21 years old now. A number of these allegations concern young teenage women. You would have grown up through those years hearing those allegations. What do you think of your dad right now?
How you gonna ask that girl if she hate her father or not? They trying to force her to hate her father. It's young girls out here accusing your daddy. Do you still love this man? Do you hate your father? But that's what you get for letting your baby girl get on national TV talking to them people. Do you hate your father? Chick, do you hate your father?
Right now, I mean, like I said, I'm very torn because at the end of the day, it's still family. He's still my blood. So yes, I do still love my father, and that is something that I want people to understand. I never came out and said what I said to make people feel like I hate him or I'm bashing him, because that's not it. But you have to, at the end of the day, be responsible for your actions, and I had to do what was best for me, and my family had to do what was best for them. And if my father is a toxic person, then unfortunately we just have to love him from a distance. There's no love lost, but I just had to separate myself.
Does he try and contact you?
No.
When did you last see him?
Not at all.
That ain't none of your business when she last seen her daddy, or did he try to contact her. Andre Kelly, you the person she need to stay away from, because if you set her up to go on TV like that, then you was the one setting them other girls up to be with your husband. Talking about you got a dance school, shaking your little booty all over the place. You was the main ones railroading them girls to R. Kelly. And I can tell it was you, because if you would do this to your own daughter, ain't no telling what you would do to somebody else's daughter. They said R. Kelly prison bars made out of granola bars. He trying to eat his way out of jail, y'all. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about these girls allegedly setting booby traps all in R. Kelly's jail cell. He in there living like Macaulay Culkin. Home Alone Part 4. Like I said, this all alleged news, but one thing for sure, they did this brother wrong. Let me know if y'all gonna be paying attention to the R. Kelly trial in 2022, or what about the one in 2030? R. Kelly gonna be dead and gone, and he's still gonna be on trial, but hopefully that brother get out real soon. I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, also hit that notification button, y'all, and hit that Cash App too, $Sean Blaze Docs. I sure appreciate that deal. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, yeah, you know you want to, you might. might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe.